Yo, what is good, y'all? What is good, y'all? Um, I'm just doing this because I can just watch the game along with you guys. Um, this might be the last game of the season. It's looking like it right now. It's not looking great, and we're down 20. We're down 20 right now, as you guys can see on the screen. Kind of just doing this so you guys can get your thoughts down below as to what you guys think about the game. How do you guys think the Heat are playing? Obviously we're not playing that great, but just thoughts on the game, thoughts on everything. So get those down in the comment section below, or in the chat, I should say. My bad. Let me see if I said anything. Okay. Yeah, man, it's not looking pretty, to say the least. It's looking terrible, to be honest, man. I'm not even gonna lie. Um, I don't even know what to say. I mean, we're just playing terribly. And we are, struggling on literally every single facet of the game right now. Um, Celtics just hit their free throws. Yeah, this is not looking pretty, man. This is honestly so painful for this to be the last game of the season. Like, it almost feels like it's not even real right now. Like, that we're watching the last game of the season, potentially, probably the last game of the season. Like, I can't even believe that we're watching this right now. Um, this is crazy. Like, this is actually crazy. Shoot, I gotta keep up. Yeah, this is crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What I'm seeing right now. Just called a timeout. I mean, it's a blowout. They're up by 21, and we literally have no answer to anything. It's literally just Bam. I mean, nobody has done anything in this game besides Bam, man. It's literally just been Bam and Adebayo versus the Celtics. And he's been the best player on the whole court tonight. It's not just been on, for the Heat. He's been the best player on the floor. But unfortunately, he's had zero help. I mean, Tyler Herro, until just now, was a no-show. He had 0 points. So I'm not really sure where we go from here. Yeah, I have no idea what we even do right now. I mean, we have. Let me pull up. Should I pull up? I do want to pull up the Miami Heat team payroll. We'll look through that at halftime. Um, and let me just pull up. That's not what I want to pull up. Let me close that up. Let's go to Heat versus Celtics NBA.com, because I do want to see. NBA.com has this, like, it has the breakdown of the shots that are being taken. So make sure my volume is off. Yeah, so these are the splits that y'all are seeing right now on your screen so far, and it's been terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it hasn't been great. Hero is 3 for 9. Jovic is 1 for 3. I mean, Highsmith has, what does he have? 3 fouls. Yeah, man, it's a wrap. It's looking like a wrap. Shooting percentage horrible. Offseason moves must be better. Shout out to Kevin. Yeah, man. It's looking like the Miami Heat are gonna have to have a incredible offseason to bounce back, because right now this team is looking absolutely cooked. I can't even lie. I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't even know what to say right now. This is very deflating. I mean, did I think we are gonna win this series? Like, probably not. But um, some of the guys playing the way they are, I just don't. I just don't like how a lot of the guys are playing, and I think a lot of wholesale changes need to be made, to be honest, to the team um, next season. Well, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, you got to get through this game first. I will say, I will say, a lot of people were talking about guys that should be untouchable and stuff. I don't see any untouchable piece on this team besides this man right here. Bam Adebayo is the only untouchable piece to me. We're still on a commercial break. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know what to, like, how to dissect this game besides saying the fact that, like, we just came out and played extremely, extremely, like, soft tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think a lot of the 50-50 balls went to them. Did they get the rebounds? Yeah. I was right. They got 21 rebounds to our 10. They got 3 offensive boards. It was a repeat of game one. and basically like they were like just going crazy from three. I believe like yeah, they're shooting 52%. I mean, they are the best 3-point shooting team in the NBA, but yeah, it's just you're not going to win games when they're shooting 64 from the field and 53 from three. I mean, thankfully they're only shooting 62 from the line. I mean, we only gone to the line twice, so yeah. Jaylen Brown making it 64. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Um, it's just so painful to watch, man. So painful to watch. Bam Adebayo with the ball in his hands. Patty Mills, DeLon Wright shoots a three and misses it. Celtics are off to the races. Okay, DeLon gets the steal. Let's see what Patty does. Patty throws it to Tyler Herro. And Tyler Herro takes a floater and he misses it, as usual. So yeah, well, it hasn't been great. I mean, we're playing terribly. I think I have to refresh this tab because the time is not correct right now. Oh shoot, I did not want to go to my Twitter. The time is not correct right now on the clock here. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, man, it's just really, really painful to watch this game. I mean, if you look at the shooting splits and you compare the two, Tyler Herro is just Tyler Herro can't buy a basket, dude. What is he? 3 for 11? Oh my gosh, bro. Like he is playing abysmal. I'm praying Cavs lose their series so Donovan wants out. Shout out to J Era. Yeah, bro. I mean, Donovan is really the only hope. I don't know who else is. I mean, maybe KD, but bro, Tyler Herro couldn't even get Donovan Clingan in his trade package right now, let alone Donovan Mitchell. He's playing so bad, like he's lowering his trade value. He's 3 for 12. Look, they're just up to these 3 for 12, bro. Like he's playing so bad. Like I don't know why the Cavs would even want him. Like he's literally just a matching contract at this point. Who's young. Like he's ruined his trade value so much. But with this season, with the injuries and with the bad play, I mean, he had a good game in game two, but that's about it. Um, yeah, it's been really really rough for him. Like, and I was going back and forth with somebody yesterday. They were like, "Oh, he's playing against a bunch of good defenders." Like, bro, if you can't score against good defenders, then maybe you shouldn't be as valued as we value you. Like, Tyler Hero is not uh, a role player, or he is a role player, but he's not paid like a role player. Like he's treated on his team like one of the best players. And if he can't score against a good defender, then that's a problem. You can't have these guys who can't score against good defenders playing for you when you want to win a championship. It's not going to work out. Look again, bro. He just missed a three again. Like he just can't buy. Look at Bam fighting, bro. Bam is the only one who cares. Bam is literally the only one who cares. I'm so proud of Bam. I'm so proud of Bam. Bam. All the people who were like clowning on Bam were like they were like y'all know there were a lot of people who were just like doubting Bam. Like he shut all that up this series. He's been the best player on the floor for the Heat by far. Like he's been the only player, to be honest. It's literally Bam versus the whole team. It should be an and one, by the way. Maybe Braun, but that's a big maybe. Yeah, I don't think Braun's gonna. Oh, Braun. The only problem with Braun is we literally we can't sign him. Like we don't have the money. We don't have the money to sign him. And unless it's a signing trade, like I don't know if the Lakers are gonna trade LeBron James for Tyler Hero and Jaime Jaquez and Jovic. Like I don't think they will do that. I mean, maybe if the only way we get LeBron is if LeBron like is like I want to go to Miami. That's the only way we get LeBron. Literally the only way. Yeah, I mean, but besides that though, like LeBron, like we don't have the money to sign him if he opts out of his. I mean, he's probably gonna opt. I think the Windor said he's opting out of his contract. And yeah, I mean, we'll see. I mean, LeBron, KD, Mitchell. I don't know who else is really. Oh, Brandon Ingram is gonna get traded probably. DeRozan might get traded. Levine might get traded. There's some guys. There's some guys that you could say will get traded. Um, 24-point game. That's about to be halftime. It's just not looking too good right now. I mean, look at these numbers. Look at these numbers, bro. And I'm not gonna blame this on like Spo because, I mean, look at the players we're missing. We're missing so many players right now. Like it's not it's like a mismatch completely. We don't have anybody to be honest. So yeah, like it's just rough. I mean, I really like. Well, part of me is just like wanting this game to just end right now, so like I don't have to watch another half of this like absolute tomfoolery that we're witnessing right now. 3-point percentage is awful. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, bro. I mean, that's what you have. That's what happens when you have a team that really is so reliant on the three. And I mean, I'm not saying they can't be because I mean they really don't have any other offense right now besides Bam and a bunch of 3-point shooting. I mean, look at all these names. Like, who do you trust for any of these names in order to get to the rim? I'm pretty sure NBA.com has a box score that I can see if I can look at the shot chart of the Heat. Yeah, okay. So Bam has taken most of the paint shots. Don't look at Tyler Hero's shot chart. Where is it? So Tyler Hero has missed basically all of his threes except for one. He's missed his mid-range jumpers and he's hit 2 shots in the paint. That's his shot chart tonight. Let me look at Duncan Robinson's shot chart. I mean, he hasn't even attempted a three, and so he's clearly not healthy. Like I mean, it's just a shame what happened to him. Highsmith has attempted 1 3. Um, DeLon Wright has attempted a three and he made a couple of layups. Caleb Martin has missed 3 threes. Nikola Jovic has missed 4 threes. He's hit a 1 3. This team's length is disgusting. Yeah, man. Yeah, we honestly it shouldn't be, right? Like on paper, if you compare the heights of the players right now who are playing like this game, like I need to go look at the starting lineups or something like that because then I can kind of show you guys. Um, all right, so these 5 started for the Heat, right? Tyler Hero is what 6'5". I'm not sure how tall DeLon Wright is. Will it say right here if I click on it? Yeah, DeLon Wright is 6'5". I could tell DeLon Wright is big. So DeLon Wright is 6'5". Tyler Hero is 6'5". Caleb Martin is 6'6". Bam is 6'9". Jovic is 6'10". You would think that that team has enough length, especially at the guard position. But like if you look at Boston, 6'10", 6'8", 6. I think Al Horford is about the same height as Bam, 6'9", 6'5", 6'3". Like the height is it's not even like it's there's if you look at the heights, it's not even like a big discrepancy. It's just the fact that Boston is just they just go after loose balls and they get to the rim. We don't get to the rim. Like they dominate the paint a lot more with this lineup because if you look at our wings right now, Martin and Jovic are both literally they just strictly shoot the three. And if you look at Brown and Tatum, they get to the basket. So because of that, it's making it seem like the length is such a big discrepancy. It shouldn't be because the heights are not even that much of a difference. They got to keep the line. Yeah, we got to keep the line. Shout out to Life with Mari. Fidelio, I don't want the Celtics to go to the finals. And all, yeah, I don't want. Yeah, bro, screw the Celtics, bro. I hope the Celtics are gonna steamroll whoever wins the Magic and Cavs series, but I hope the Knicks because I think the Knicks will make it. Or the Knicks or the whoever wins between the Knicks and the Pacers or Bucks or Sixers, whoever wins those 2 series and whoever wins that other matchup, I hope they beat the Bucks. I mean the Celtics because I don't want to watch the Celtics in the finals. I think honestly I don't even think the Celtics are that great. I just think the Heat are just playing so terribly right now. Like I don't think the Celtics have been amazing. Like they have Derek White who's playing like MJ, but apart from him, like I'm not like super impressed with Brown or Tatum this series. I don't think they've been amazing. I just think we're so short-handed and a lot of the guys that we have expected and wanted to step up have not done that. Like apart from game 2, nobody has really showed up besides Bam Adebayo consistently. It's been tough apart from that. Malik Monk, come to Miami, please. I'm pretty sure Malik Monk is a free agent, bro, but I just don't think we have the money to sign Malik Monk. Unless Malik Monk comes here for like a minimum, which I don't think he's going to do. Malik Monk just came off a year where he almost won the Sixth Man of the Year award. He should have won it to me. So I don't think he's going to take less money to come here. The only way that we get Malik Monk is if Bam Adebayo recruits him because they played together at Kentucky. Apart from that, it's not gonna. I don't think Malik Monk is gonna come to the Heat. I really don't see it, to be honest. I think the only way to get better, the only way to get better is through trade. I think you know the draft pick is okay, whatever. 15th pick. I mean, we're gonna draft somebody good probably, unless we trade the pick away. We can't trade the pick itself because of the stipend rule, I believe, or because of some rule. But we can't trade that pick. But we can trade the pick after we draft somebody for another team. Like if like for example, the Chicago Bulls told Minnesota to draft Lauri Markkanen, um, when they traded for him and traded Jimmy Butler to the T Wolves. So a team can do that with us. They can tell us to draft somebody at 15 and we can trade the pick away. But apart from that, like it's gonna have to be through trade. You can't sign anybody. We don't have the money. That's the worst part. We have zero money in free agency. We have our roster is capped out because we have Jimmy who's gonna be making like 45 million next year. Ben is making upwards of 30, 35. Tyler Hero's making close to 30 or maybe above 30. Terry Rozier is making about 20, 22, 23. Duncan Robinson is making about 20. So like you already have five guys on your team who are making like over 20 or close to that. Duncan is I think at 20. So it's hard to sign players. You can't really like. Let me show y'all our payroll right now, bro. This is our payroll. So this season Jimmy's making 35. Next season, I mean 45. He's making 48 next season, then 52 if he accepts his player option. Um, Caleb Martin signed a 3-year, $20.5 million. I think this right here is probably an option if I'm not mistaken. I think Basketball Reference has this wrong. I think Caleb Martin is on the team option or player option. I don't think he's guaranteed in 2024. I don't think he's guaranteed next year. I think he's on an option. Kevin Love is on a player option, I believe. Um, Jovic is a team option. Jay Rich is a player option. Yeah, but look at all this money. I was pretty much spot on with the contracts too, by the way. That was crazy. But yeah, we literally only have. I mean, we have so much money capped up into these five guys. Six to Caleb, four, four, three. It's just too much money. Hero has to go. Jovic needs to trade with Durant. Maybe trading Duncan is the right thing. Um, he's having a great season. I know he's injured, but it just works the best. Damn, Jimmy's a scammer with all the money he gets in the season. Nah, bro. Jimmy. Okay, yeah. Jimmy, yeah. The regular season, I agree with you, but you couldn't see him getting injured. You can't predict that. But I don't think anybody was complaining when we gave Jimmy that contract. I think what was it after 2022 when we gave him that contract when we like lost off that shot that he missed. I don't think it's his contract that's the problem. I think it's we had an option to trade Tyler Hero and we decided to extend him. I think this is the contract that's not great, and I think Duncan Robinson's contract has never been, great. He played well at stretches, since we gave him the contract, but overall, this contract, Duncan and Tyler's, and as for Jovic, who needs to train on his with his post game, I agree. He's 6'11". Like I think Jovic needs to work on his inside scoring. He shoots way too many threes. I mean, he makes them, I guess, but I think he needs to. I think he needs to round out his game a little more, especially defensively. It was after. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got you on that though. I know why you think. I mean, obviously paying anybody 45 million is crazy. But you think we can trade Jimmy though? I don't think we should trade. I think we should. Who do you think we should trade, Jimmy or Tyler? Because one of them shouldn't be on the team next year. That's why I said in the last video I made they got to pick a direction. I don't know who's gonna get traded between the two, but I think it's gonna be Tyler. First, of all, I don't think it's going to be anybody. But I think if they had to trade one, it would be Tyler. I don't think they're going to trade Jimmy. He's he's literally Miami, bro. Like Miami is Jimmy. He's the face of the team. Like, I don't think they're just going to trade him like that. Less 3-point attempts from the Heat. Um, yeah, Kevin, bro. The problem with that is we do not have we don't have anybody on this team right now who can get to the rim on a consistent basis. Like the reason we're shooting so many threes is because we have like nobody on in this roster who can make any shot in like within like 10 feet besides Bam. Like apart from him, like nobody is like gonna get to the rim. So because of that, everybody's gonna be taking threes, and that's what happens when you're missing him. You're missing him. You're missing him because these three, Jimmy, Jaquez, and Rozier, they can all get to the rim, but nobody else can on the roster besides Bam. So because of that, you're seeing them chuck up a bunch of threes. That's why it's not looking great, but they're missing them. That's the problem. I mean, they don't have any other offense though. Tyler needs to go. Yeah, Tyler has to go. I agree. I mean, this is crazy, bro. 3 for 12, 1 for 7 from three. Um, I mean, he has 0 turnovers. You got to give him that. I mean, we only have 2 turnovers as a team, but I think a lot of that is because we've just been missing shots. Like, yeah, it's just nothing more to it. Looking at Boston. I mean, Boston, Boston's a good team. Boston's a good team, but I think Derek White has really stepped up in these past 3 games. Like that's why they've won them so much by so much is because Derek White has been killing us. In game two, he had like 4 points. Like, and then after that, they made an adjustment to free him up a little more, and because of that, he got going like crazy, and he killed us, man. Um, one problem with the Heat is they become way too attached to their players and become reluctant to trade them. Facts, JR, facts, bro. Game two, the most 3-point attempts in the entire series. Yeah, I mean the way you're gonna win the series that the Heat thought was just by chucking up and making a bunch of threes because we don't have anybody to get to the rim. We need somebody who can create his own shot like Durant or Donovan. Yep, I agree. I don't know about the Dwight Howard part, Fidelio, but I agree with your first statement. Dwight Howard is playing in Taiwan right now, bro. I don't know how much he has left in the tank, but um, with what you say about somebody who can get to the basket and create their own shot, I 100% agree, and I think that should have been Rozier this year, but unfortunately, first of all, I don't know what's going on with his neck, bro. Like, is a neck injury that serious? Like, he's been out for like a while, bro. Like, he hasn't played in so long, and I think there's a report that came out saying that it might have been career threatening, and that scared me because I was like, bro, there's no way. Like, they never tell us about these injuries, bro. They don't tell us at all. Um, So if you were the GM of this Heat team, would you go young and build around Bam, or would you focus more the Jimmy timeline? I think Bam is a guy who can fit both timelines. I don't think it's Bam that you have to worry about. It's Tyler Hero because Bam Adebayo will be on this team regardless of which timeline we go with. He's 26, so he's like in the middle of being a young player and being a veteran. He's not like he's not either right now. He's kind of like in his prime, and that's why you need to keep him around because he's the cornerstone of this team. Jimmy and Tyler are on opposite ends, where Jimmy is older and he's in win now mode, and Tyler is trying to develop. I'm in the camp of trading Tyler and getting win now players. So what that means is that's not just trading Tyler, and this might be really controversial, but they have to looking into moving Caleb, Jovic, Jaquez for win now players because the Miami Heat are trying to do this like 2 timeline thing, and I don't like it at all because it's messing up players' development and it's also messing up the chances of us winning. So because of that, I think they put too much faith into their undrafted and player development. I think that we can develop guys, but they trust them way too much. I mean, we were starting Gabe Vincent and Struess in a final series last year. Like that's how crazy this is. So that to answer your question, I would build around Bam and have Jimmy, Bam and Jimmy for this like last stretch of Jimmy's career, and because I think Jimmy still has stuff left in the tank. I don't think he's done. Like I don't want the last year of Jimmy in a Heat uniform to go out like this, and I don't think it will. I mean, he didn't even play the series. I know he wants to be back out there, so I would go with him and Bam, and I would get rid of Tyler. Agreed, Tyler Hero. Should we go after Lillard again? I don't know. I don't know if Dame's gonna get traded, bro. I don't know if Dame's gonna get traded. I mean, I know he wants to be here, but the thing is, I mean, he just got traded, so I don't think Milwaukee's gonna trade him anytime soon. Now that could change if they lose the series. If they lose the series, I mean, but the thing is, even if they lose the series, Milwaukee they have an excuse because they were missing players. They were missing Giannis and Dame, and I think Portis was out for like a game. So I think they'll just run it back the Bucks. I don't think the Bucks will do anything crazy. Big facts. Appreciate you. Is it Gene John? I don't want to mispronounce names. I'm trying to be good with names, but appreciate it. Life with Mari, exactly what I'm saying. Look at Derek White. He's doing a better job. Yeah, Derek White is outplaying Hero, bro. Derek White is point blank. He's just playing better than Hero. I mean, he's been their X factor, and we've done a really good job. Oh shoot, let me go back to the box score. We've done a really good job on Boston so far this series. Like we've held them to like a really good like point totals, like almost below 100 in like three straight games or four straight games, I must say. But the the problem is that they were due for a game like this where their shots were falling. So we had to bring our offense up, and you can't win games when you're scoring like this low. It doesn't matter how good your defense is. I mean, you're not ever going to hold anybody below 80. Like that's just not how it's going to work out. So the offense was always going to be like, can it step up? But it just hasn't, and it's just sad at this point. Like you can't really do much besides just you know just accept it. Like it's just it is what it is. Trade Hero, he's trash. Shout out to Freddie. Derek White is doing what Caleb should be doing. Yeah, Caleb has been MIA. Caleb is actually pissing me off at times too, bro. He has a lot of these plays. Caleb is like one of the players on this team where it's like sometimes he just plays out of control. Like, well, what are you doing, bro? Like, either he'll like dribble it off his foot, or he'll be like he'll pass it to somebody he shouldn't pass it to, or he'll pass up a three, or he'll do something that's really stupid. I don't know. Caleb has his moments where it's just like, bro, what are you doing? Like what is this? And then he'll have his moments where it's like, oh, he's on fire from three. But there's been way too many games to my liking. I think it's been more bad than good for Caleb this season. And the Heat should have sold high on him last season. They should have. I like the problem is we don't sell high on our players when they're playing well. We always hold on to them for too long. I mean, we should have done that with Tyler. We should have done that with Caleb. We should have done that with Duncan. Although Duncan is probably Duncan is probably the debatable one, but Tyler and Caleb for sure. We should have sold high on both of them when they were playing well. Now Tyler Hero's trade value's in the gutter. Look at how he's playing right now. You got it right. All right, bro. Appreciate it. No worries. Yep. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. I don't know why Spo doesn't try Thomas Bryant. I mean, Spo, yeah, Kevin Love has been terrible this whole series, bro. Duncan also needs to go, paying him $18 million for what? I need Tatum one more 3-pointer, and over 202. Oh, you bet over 202 points, bro? What are we at right now? 68 plus 46. That's like 100 and that's 112, I believe, right? Yeah, I don't know, 114. What am I talking about? 114. 202, 202 is not out of the question. But if anyone's gonna sell your 202, it's the Heat because they just can't score. Tatum will probably hit his three though. He'll probably get his three. It's just 1-3, right? You said? Yeah, it's 1-3. So yeah, you'll probably hit that bet, Cleo. It's just about whether the Heat will even like be able to get that total points to 202 because I think the Celtics will probably score 60 in this half. So that'll put it at what, 174? You just need the Heat to score 40 points. But it's questionable with them. They can't even score above 20 and a quarter at this point. So yeah, Duncan needs to go, paying him 18 million for what? Shout out to Freddie. Yeah, bro, Duncan. Yeah, Duncan. It's tough with him because it's his back is just. I don't know what's wrong with his back this series. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with his injury situation. He just looks like a shell of himself right now. So I can't be too hard on him because he's playing through an injury. But I do agree that his contract should be like explored for any potential trade toss. Now I don't want the Heat to do what the Suns did and just get rid of all their depth, but they have to take advantage of the period that is important now. And we have to win now. Like we have to cater to Jimmy and Bam's timeline. So because of that, trading away a couple of these younger guys might benefit the team. So that's why I'm saying Tyler, Jaime. I know people don't want to trade Jovic, but Jovic hasn't. I mean, Jovic has been good this season, but he hasn't made me feel like I have to be attached to him. If we're trading for a star, I have to say no because I have Jovic. Like, nah, it'll suck to lose him, but it'll look even better if we acquire a star and if he helps us win a championship. I don't care about what Jovic does if he's traded for a player that's going to help us win a ring. So that's just what I think. When Duncan is healthy, he's good because teams respect his three. I agree. I agree, JR. And I also agree with Fidelio. Duncan was having a really good season. He was playing really well, which is why I'm a little bit more hesitant on trading him. I'm not like as 100% on trading him as I am on other players. Like the only the only like time you trade Duncan Robinson is if its contract requires you to be used to make money match. Like that's it. I don't think it's necessary to go out there and explore a trade for him. Like he's been reliable all year. He's playing through an injury right now. He's been fairly healthy all season. Um, and I thought him starting with Bam and Jimmy was actually a very very good pairing. Like him and Bam, I believe, have had the best two-man game on this team. And Tyler Herro just missed another shot. By the way, it's 3 for 13. Yeah, him and Bam have been the best two-man game on this team. So I don't think we should explore trading him. But if we have to, then I'm not against it. Um, do you think superstars want to come to Miami? It seems like people are afraid of the system. No, bro. I don't think people. I don't. I mean, I don't think people are afraid of the system. I think. Let me go back to the game. I think. I think players would love to play for Miami because when they said like, I think the poll came out like a couple weeks ago or maybe last week, and so it was like, what coach would you want to play for? I I think the coach that was voted the most was Spo, and I think it's because like people want to play for this team because they always overachieve with what they have. So what I mean by that is a lot of people who want to win championships, like the reason Dame wanted to be a Heat so bad is because he didn't want to go to a team that was already like talked about like crazy in the media and make it seem like he was joining a bandwagon. He wanted to go to a team that was underrated and wanted to go to a team that had a bunch of dogs like Miami. So because of the culture, I think players would want to go here. I just don't think we have been aggressive enough in going out and getting them. I mean, Donovan Mitchell wanted to come to Miami. He said that. KD had Miami on his list. Kyrie had Miami on his list. Harden wanted to come to Miami. Lillard wanted to come to Miami. DeJounte Murray wanted to come to Miami. Like, we had so many chances to get one of these guys, but we were just never aggressive enough in pursuing them. So I think it's really just on the front office. I don't think it's on anybody else. Miami, yeah. I didn't even mention the fact that we have, with the tax free state, Florida's tax free. Miami's a really good place to live. The weather is nice. Um, the only thing that's bad about Miami is the traffic. Apart from that, like if you're a player living here and you don't even care about the traffic because like you're traveling with the team, so yeah, like you have a really good life for living in Miami. I think a player who's wanting to win a championship will always want to be a Miami Heat, but it's just about whether the Heat will be aggressive enough in trading them or not, trading for them. I don't think sports coaching is made for superstars. They work with LeBron though, Fidelio, LeBron, Wade, Jimmy. I believe Spo even told KD in 2016. He was like, "Yo, I can help unlock your offense. Like, I can make you like even better than what you have been." So I think Spo's coaching actually would work. I just think if you're talking about like, oh, like we might run players into the ground, I see where you're coming from. Like, because I think Iguodala said this on JJ Redick's podcast. Iguodala said when he played here, a lot of the times the practices were so intense that it got the players tired during game time, and that's why like towards the end of the 2021 season, we got so fatigued and we ended up getting swept in the first round. So with that standpoint, I agree. They have to tone it down a little bit because I think that's also a reason why this team is picking up so many injuries is because of how hard they're practicing. I don't not that I'm saying they should go easy in practice. I'm just saying there has to be like a balance. Like it can't you can't be, giving your 110% in practice every day just, to for you to miss shots because of the pressure or because of fatigue in games. That's what if you're talking about that, then I can see what you're saying. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything wrong with playing for the Heat. I think, you're in a top notch system. You're gonna get, conditioned right. You're gonna play well because Spo's gonna play to everyone's strengths. Um, He adapts like he did with LeBron and Wade. Yeah, I agree, Jared. I agree with you 100%. Spo is a mastermind. I don't think Spo's, you know, I don't think Spo can't handle any start. I think Spo. The greatest thing about Spo is he puts every player in a position to where they can succeed. So every player that he has on the court, he'll make sure that he plays to their strengths. You know, um he won't do anything to not play to a player's strengths. He will make sure that he always caters to what they're good at. That's why in that GM survey the player survey, a lot of guys were like, "Oh, I want to play for the Heat because of Spo." So we're lucky to have Spo, and I'm glad we extended him. Um, Second half, we're down by 30 right now. Yeah, man, it's just not pretty. I'm honestly like I'm not even watching the game too much at this point. I'm just chopping it up with you guys. I think that's more entertaining than the game, to be honest. We're down by so much. Um, I'm just trying to see right now cap space wise what we can do next season because we don't have much in free agency. Are there anybody who's let me look at all the free agents for next year. That's what I should do. All free agents. Because if we can get somebody who is on a minimum, not saying that should be our only move, but saying we can get somebody to help us. LeBron, I forgot Paul George, but we don't have the money to get Paul George anyway. Klay Thompson, Tobias, James Harden, Pascal Siakam, Gordon Hayward, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. Oh, I forgot. DeMar DeRozan's a free agent. I said they're going to trade him. He's on the last year of his deal. Bruce Brown team option that's going to be declined. Um, yeah, Malik Monk is unrestricted for some. I think somebody wanted Malik Monk. I forgot who that was. Yeah, season is over. Yeah, bro. I'm not even watching the game at this point. Somebody said we should get Malik Monk, but the problem is he's not gonna come. He was making 9 million this year. He's gonna want more, and we don't have 9 million to give him. We don't even have like 5 million to give him. So that's a wrap. Yeah, guys down here yeah, Caleb Martin does have a player option. I was right about that. He's declining this, so we're gonna lose Caleb Martin. He's not gonna be on this team next season, which is fine. Like I'm okay with. I just wished that we traded away Caleb Martin for somebody instead of losing him out for nothing because you can see right now like we don't have the money to give him what he wants. Unless he comes back on a smaller deal, which he might. If he accepts his player option, then maybe, but I don't think he'll do that. Obi Toppin, he's gonna get paid. Um, Kevin Love is gonna accept his option, I believe. Russell Westbrook will probably accept his option. Drummond, could Drummond take the minimum and come here as a backup center? I wouldn't mind that. Derrick Jones, but Derrick Jones has played well this year though, so I think he might get more money. Jay Crowder, bring back Jay Crowder maybe. Pat Bev, I would like to see Pat Bev in the Miami Heat uniform. I'm looking at these guys because these guys are the only ones we can afford. We can't afford the top guys this year. We don't have the money. We don't have the money. Um, Justin Holiday, Wesley Matthews, I wouldn't mind. JaVale McGee, people wouldn't mind. I'm not a big JaVale McGee guy. Neither am I a guy on Tristan Thompson. Dang, Tyrese Maxey's only making $3 million. They haven't extended Tyrese Maxey. That's crazy. Tyrese Maxey's gonna get paid, bro. This contract is a steal, dog. Gary Payton solid. Isaac Okoro realistic. I'm pretty sure Isaac Okoro he has bird rights, bro. Where's Isaac Okoro? Is Isaac Okoro even a free agent? Let me see. He was up here. Okay, yeah, you saw him. I didn't even see him. Yeah, he's restricted, so they're probably gonna match that. Who do you say? Gary Payton? JR. Let me go down. Where's Gary Payton at? Gary Payton's making like 1 mil, I believe. He's making like very, very like low. Gary Payton. Oh, he's making. Never mind. Oh, he has a player option though for 8 mil. Y'all think he's declining that? I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what did he average this year. Can I see what he averaged? That's a player option for 9 mil, basically. It doesn't even tell me what he averaged, does it? Statistics. Yeah, there we go. This season he averaged 5 to. Yeah, I don't think he's declining that. I don't think anyone's gonna give him above that money. I think it's gonna be. I think I think he'd be pretty stupid to decline this money, bro. I think he's gonna accept his player option. Like he's not producing anywhere near what he should be for this contract. Oh, that's so, bro. My friend just texted me saying Miami, so well, Tyler can't play no defense. That's awful. He got lockdown defense. Yeah, Gary Payton. Tyler can't play defense. We already knew that about him. Obi Toppin is nice, but Obi Toppin's gonna get paid. That's the problem. Obi Toppin's young, right? We got to go down to this boat, bro. We don't have any. I mean, Kelly Oubre is gonna get more money though. Josh Okogie, Emmanuel quickly could have drafted him as well. We drafted Precious over both him and Maxi. Um, Dennis Smith played with Bam, and since he was like, I believe he's been playing with Bam since he was 13. Maybe we can get him. Utah, I believe, is going back to Japan. He said that. This is the guy, Lonnie Walker. He's making 2 mil. I mean, he might get more than 2 mil, but we can get Lonnie. Is Lonnie Walker from Miami? I know he went to Miami. I don't know if he's from Miami, but Lonnie Walker can come back home if it is his home. Cam Reddish, if they could take a chance on him, he's declining this, I believe. Yeah, but the rest of the list is it's not great. It's not great. I mean, you had some guys on there, but it's not great. Sadiq Bey, we had the chance to get Oubre. Yeah, we did. We did have the chance to get Oubre. If we trade Mitchell, who are PG, Rozier is gonna be our PG if we trade for Mitchell. He's not gonna get traded. Lonnie Walker's tough. Yeah, Lonnie Walker's nice. I just don't know if Lonnie Walker could come back because Lonnie Walker went to school here. He went to the U. Torrey Craig, Damian Lee. There's some guys down here, but I mean none of them are like moving the needle, but they can help a little bit. At the top, I mean, LeBron is declining this for sure. But I don't know if he's declining it because he wants to get a bigger contract or if he wants to go to a different team. Paul George is interesting. I think Paul George might go to Philly unless him and the Clippers do some extending thing. Lowry making this is crazy. Sixers are getting that off the books this season. Damn, Malik Beasley making that much? 15 million? I mean, that's not actually that's not too bad. Yeah, that's basically who we have in free agency here, bro. We don't really have too much. Chris Dunn. Oh, Aaron Wiggins is crazy. This is a crazy deal for OKC. They have a steal with that. Dinwiddie, I'll pass on him. Oh, Haywood Highsmith's a free agent too. I forgot he's restricted. The Nasus is available, bro. Oh, I'm dead. Fidelia, you crazy. But the Nasus is about to be in Greece, bro. Actually, no, he's gonna be in the NBA as long as Giannis is in the league. Jonathan Isaac isn't a free agent, dog. I don't think is he? I didn't see him on this list. Let me see if Jonathan Isaac is a free agent. Isaac Okoro's here. Jonathan Isaac isn't a free agent, so I don't think we're gonna trade for him either. One guy, Nicholas Claxton wouldn't be bad, but Nicholas Claxton, I can see Nicholas Claxton in like Memphis this year. I think Memphis is gonna get Nicholas Claxton. Who are our free agents? Let me look at our free agents. All right, yeah. So Caleb Martin has a player option. Kevin Love player option. He's accepting this. Josh Richardson is. Ooh, is he accepting this? I mean, he might because he likes Miami. Thomas Bryant might decline this because he didn't really play too much. He's restricted. He's restricted. He's restricted. He's restricted. DeLon Wright is probably going to be back on the team. Patty Mills can go back to Australia, bro. I'm not too fussed about keeping Patty Mills. Kenyon Martin, OKC's GM is insane. Yeah, Sam Presti's a stud. Kenyon Martin is a free agent, so we could probably get Kenyon Martin. Jimmy Butler pay cut. I don't think he's taking a pay cut, bro. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you otherwise. We're still down 30, by the way. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but it's just not looking like we're gonna see him taking a pay cut. Do you have 2025 free agents? No, I'm just trying to see. I'm just trying to see in the future who we can get in like 2025. Jimmy's, I think Oh, Jimmy's a free agent in 2025, but he has a player option for 48 mil. I mean, if he declines this, I'd be shocked. Um, Fred VanVleet, he has a team option. They're declining this. Rudy Gobert, Ben Simmons. I mean, we don't really have any big free agents in 2025. Tatum is a free agent if he declines his player option, but he's probably just gonna restructure his contract with the Celtics. Mitchell, he's the big one. Donovan Mitchell, I think we should trade for, bro. He's the guy that I'm wanting. Miss me on Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram averaged like 12 points per game in the series this year against the Thunder. I'm cool on Brandon Ingram. Tyler is 6 for 17. Bam is 9 for 23. Caleb Martin is 2 for 7. Caleb Martin's been 2 for 7 since the start of the game. I don't think I've seen him score in so long. Jovic. DeLon's going to be back on this team next year. I'm pretty sure he's going to be back on this team. I don't think he's going to leave. DeLon got to stay. Who can we get in the draft? I was hoping one of y'all could ask me. Lauri Markkanen is a good one. Yeah, Lauri Markkanen is good. I just don't know if the Jazz want to trade him. I don't know if the Jazz want to trade him. But speaking of draft, I'm gonna show y'all something. So this is Tankathon's draft board. I'm glad when y'all asked me this question because y'all watch my videos. Y'all know I'm a huge draft guy. So we have pick number 15 right now. Their pick number 15 is Isaiah Collier. I wouldn't be mad at Isaiah Collier, but anybody between the range of what Saloon, Tejan Saloon, all the way down to like Devin Carter ish. Actually, no, even lower. Kevin McCullough. I'm surprised Tyler Smith is this low. Johnny Furphy, Tristan Da Silva is really good. Ryan Dunn is crazy defensively. Tyler Kolek. I would like Tyler Kolek. Yeah, so this draft is a draft where it's like you don't have the top names, but you have a very deep class right here. So I'm just gonna give y'all what my thoughts are on every prospect that we can probably get. So miss me with all the top 10 guys. So we're not gonna be able to get any of them. Ron Hall, we're not gonna be able to get. Jacoby Walter. What are y'all saying? Let me see. Cody Williams. We can't get Cody Williams, bro. We can't get Cody Williams, bro. He's gonna be a top 10 pick, my guy. We're not gonna be able to get Cody Williams. Jacoby Walter he's like a scorer. He reminds me a lot of Keontae George. Both him and Keontae George went to Baylor together, or not together, but they played at Baylor. And Jacoby Walter's like a microwave guy. He can score the ball, but you know, um, we don't know if he's like a Jordan Clarkson or if he's like a Bradley Beal. Like that's like the ceiling for these like guys who can come out as bucket getters. Like that's the question mark with them. Saloon is a project. I don't think Saloon is the pick for the Heat because Saloon is not like a win now player. He's like a developmental piece. He's an overseas player. You know, he can shoot the ball a little bit. He can defend. He's like a 3-and-D. Projects to be like a 3-and-D prospect. Put the ball on the floor a little bit here and there, but he's more of a project. I wouldn't want to get Saloon. I know a lot of people like Saloon, but I wouldn't want to get Saloon. Filipowski is. I know y'all say Lauri Markkanen down there below. He reminds me a lot of Lauri Markkanen actually with his shooting ability. He can shoot the lights out. He's like a stretch four. I know it says 5 right here, but he's a stretch four to me in the NBA. Um, I think he's the new age stretch four. Um, we get 14 pick. No, we don't get 14 pick. We get 16 if we lose because 14 is a lottery pick. Tyler Smith. I'm gonna get to Tyler Smith. I like Tyler Smith a lot. Um, but yeah, he's right here. Filipowski, he's at 14. Isaiah Collier is like a big body point guard. Isaiah Collier is gonna get to the rim. Isaiah Collier can't really shoot that well. So he's gonna be like a guy who's gonna get to the rim and he's gonna try to draw fouls. He's gonna try to set up his teammates. He's not the best shooter. That's the one knock on Isaiah Collier's game. He's not the best shooter. And defensively, he's okay. I think he takes pride defensively, to be honest. I don't think he's a bad defender at all. Yves Missy is like your energy big. He's like the Bam Adebayo, Jalen Duren, Mark Williams. Like, I'm saying Bam Adebayo when he came out, not Bam Adebayo right now. Like, when they came out of their to declare for the draft, that's the prototype you see with Yves Missy. He's like a rim protecting, rim running big. That's what he is. Jared McCain is a shooter. He's like a Seth Curry, Buddy Hield. He can do a little bit more. He can put the ball on the floor a little bit, but for a point guard, you see he's only averaged 2.2 assists. He's more of an off the ball player. He's more of a catch and shoot guy. Devin Carter, a lot of people will love Devin Carter on this team. And the reason is Devin Carter plays like a Josh Hart, Bruce Brown. Um, he's like he's a 6'3" point guard who averages 9 rebounds a game. And he's honestly who I think fits the Heat like the most. But I think grabbing him at 15 will be a little bit of a reach. I'll probably trade down to get Devin Carter. Um, but if you're talking about who fits the team the most, it would be Devin Carter. And he provides a point guard because we don't have a backup point guard right now. Celtics reaches are easy. They're a really, really great team. We're worried about a star. We need a power forward. We do need a power forward. I'll get to that. Terrence Shannon. Now, I went to school in Illinois. I watched Terrence Shannon play live. Terrence Shannon, the only question mark about Terrence Shannon is the off the court thing with the case that's going on. I'm not even going to talk about it because I don't know like what the details are because the trial has still not happened with him yet. So we don't know what's going to happen with Terrence Shannon. But Terrence Shannon reminds me a lot of Kelly Oubre. Like he's a electrifying athlete. He can shoot the three. He's a really good defender. Um, and he's probably one of the best scorers in the class. Like I think he's gonna be a steal if he's proven to be innocent in his case. I think Terrence Shannon is gonna be a steal. I think he's gonna be a really good player. Khalil Ware is like a floor spacing big. He's like a Miles Turner. Can shoot the three. Him and Deron Holmes are kind of very similar to me with their floor spacing ability. Deron Holmes is more ready right now. Khalil Ware is more of like a project, not a project, but he's more of a developmental piece. Um, you can see with the age, Deron Holmes is almost 22, Khalil Ware is 20. So yeah, Kevin McCullough is like the Jaime Jaquez of this year. He's like the do-it-all Swiss Army knife wing out of Kansas. Can do a lot of things. He can score, he can pass, he can defend, he can rebound. So he's like the Swiss Army knife. He wouldn't be a bad fit in Miami, but the problem is we just drafted a guy exactly like him in Jaime Jaquez, so I think we'll pass on that. Y'all mentioned Tyler Smith. I love Tyler Smith. He's a floor spacing, not big, but I guess a forward. I guess he's a floor spacing forward. Reminds me a lot of like PJ Washington. I guess he is a big. He's 6'11", but he plays a lot smaller than that to me. He plays like he's 6'8", 6'9". Can't really defend anything, but he can shoot the lights out the ball. Same with Johnny Furphy. He reminds me a lot of Trey Murphy coming out of UVA. Tristan DeSilva is a Swiss Army knife, like a Jeremy Grant. Not a Jeremy Grant, probably like a Harrison Barnes. Tristan DeSilva. Okpala could have been good. Oh, Casey Okpala, yeah, crazy. So humiliating. I agree, Pablo. Shout out to everyone popping in. Just checked in. I love the Heat, but they're giving it up like I said. Yep, Frankie, I agree with you. Your boy Tyler needs to go. I agree. Last two prospects I'm gonna run down through. Ryan Dunn is like a Herb Jones defensive elite prospect, and then Tyler Kolek plays a lot like Goran when he used to be your lefty. He's a very very good driver with his left hand. He can shoot the ball. He's a gritty defender. He would be another guy I would project to be a Heat type player. So for y'all asking who I think we should draft, it's between any of these guys. So take your pick between what I described about all of them. Going back to the game, we're down 32 right now. Third quarter is about to end. Um, Give me 1 second, y'all. My laptop's about to die. I need to go grab my charger, but I will be right back in 10 seconds. All right, so yeah, basically with the Heat, I mean Tyler's having an abysmal game. 13 points, 6 for 17. I mean 3 fouls. He's just been playing terribly. I mean the only positive thing he's done this game is not turn the ball over. His defense has been terrible, but I'm not even like when I say he's had a terrible game, I'm not even counting the defense because I know he can't defend. But the offense has been abysmal as well. Um, Tyler needs to go. No Jimmy, no way we make this. This year was not it. Yep. Yep. Pablo, bro, I'm so like heartbroken because this season, for it to end like this is so sad. It's so sad. I'm just so disappointed, like dejected. I can't believe that we're watching the last game of the season right now. Like I really cannot believe it. Like I don't I mean I kind of knew we were gonna lose this game, but um yeah, I just didn't think it was gonna be this bad. And for the guy who asked me if your over is gonna hit, if you're parlay's gonna hit on the 202 points. It's looking like it, bro. Because the Heat have 66 and the Celtics have 98. The third quarter is about to end right now. Um, so looks like you're gonna win some money, but the Heat are definitely not. Yeah, man, can't risk more injuries. The injuries are crazy. I don't know what goes on in those practices because every game somebody's getting hurt. Like it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I cannot believe our luck with injuries this season. And I'm not even putting it off that. I think the Heat should have taken the regular season a lot more seriously. It all comes down to that, bro. If you look at the Miami Heat, if you look at the Miami Heat, I actually do want to see their shot chart as a team. Yeah, like look at how many points the Celtics or how many shots the Celtics have right in this area, and look at the Heat. The Celtics shoot no mid-range jumpers, bro. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. We're shooting all these long mid-range shots, and we're not even driving to the basket. Our percentage is 28 for 68. Theirs is 34 for 58. So much more efficient. Way more efficient. Third quarter just ended. We're down 22. The injuries are ridiculous to me. Like I don't know how every game somebody's getting hurt. It's just crazy. This year is catastrophic. Um, I think Jimmy's tired of playing with these players. He wants to start with him. Jimmy definitely wants to start with him. And the thing is, we have a star in Bam. It's just about who's gonna be the third star. I hope the Heat don't be like, oh, we have Rozier coming back, we have Jimmy coming back, and we're gonna reload this again. No, bro. If we do this, if we do that, if the Miami Heat run it back again with the same team, I'm gonna lose it, bro. I'm actually gonna lose. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna be so mad at them if they decide to run it back with the same team because this right here is unacceptable. And they did this by not taking the offseason last year seriously. They signed a bunch of these like minimum guys, Thomas Bryant, Josh Richardson. They called it a day. Jaime Haka is cool. He was good. Apart from him, offseason was terrible last season. They go into the season, they mess around in the regular season, they lose to Washington. They almost blow the first game to Detroit. They blow the most 20-point leads in the NBA. They have one of the worst fourth quarter ratings in the NBA. Then you have on top of that players getting hurt. Like they're just messing around the whole season. End up somehow in the 8th spot. Then they have to play Boston in the first round. Any other team I would have had any confidence in us beating, but Boston is the one team where I'm like, who have been playing like the best team in basketball the whole year, and we end up playing them. Knowing Pat, we will have the same team. Want to keep Rozier. Joe Cronin messed us up. This was gonna happen eventually if it was this year or in the future. Um, Fidelio, I wouldn't be surprised if we came out with the same team. Rozier, I think Rozier will be given another chance because he didn't play too much. He was hurt for a lot of his Heat tenure. Joe Cronin, yeah, I hate Joe Cronin, but screw that man. I don't even want to talk about Joe Cronin. This was gonna happen eventually. Pablo, I don't want to say I'm glad it happened, but I see what you're saying because the Heat, like something had to tell the front office, like they had to have had a wake up call at some point that this and running it back and reloading it and trusting your undrafted guys over and over again and not taking the regular season seriously is not the recipe. Like I hoped one day they would realize that. Maybe after we lose this game, they realize that, and maybe that's the positive that thing that we can take away. That okay, maybe this is the last straw, and this is what makes the front office actually get on their stuff and make some moves. Um, all depends on salaries. We should have had Oubre and Beal at this point. Um, Beal. I'm not gonna lie. We kind of dodged the bullet on trading for Beal. I was pro trading for Bradley Beal back then, but Beal is making 50 million, and he has a no trade clause. And you see how he played last season. He was terrible. So Beal is whatever. We should have got Dame. Dame was the guy to get, and not getting Dame was really the part where we were like, we didn't have any other option. We had to go get Terry Rozier, and he didn't play. And then Oubre, yeah, we could have gotten Oubre, and Oubre only took a $2 million deal with the Sixers. We could have offered him that. Instead, we offered Thomas Bryant, who played 1 minute tonight. It's 68 to 101. I mean, Thomas Bryant just got his first minutes of the game, so take that for what you may. I hope he just plays the reserves now. I don't want to see Bam Adebayo out there anymore. I don't want to see Tyler Herro out there anymore. Too many guys overpaid. Yep. Frankie just talking about that right now, bro. These are the contracts y'all can see on the screen. I mean, just tell me what y'all think about that. Jimmy 45, Bam 32, Tyler 27, Terry 23, Duncan 18. That's those 5 guys are making they're making a lot of money. I mean, they're making about 145 million combined just between those 5 players. Just between those 5 players, they're taking up $145 million in cap space. It's just so bad, bro. It's just so bad, bro. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, Herro has to go. Herro has to go. Herro needs to go. I don't know what um I don't know what else we can do. Too much bread. Mediocre. Yep, I agree. He bought the team. Why can't I scroll down properly? He bought this team straight up and three. Oh yeah, straight up 3 and Ds. Yeah, I agree. I was trying to read what you were saying, but I agree with you. I agree with you completely. Herro has to go. He has to go, man. He's just not. He's not. The same player as he was in 2022. He lost his confidence. He's playing. He's just playing like so poorly, and he's played so poorly in the playoffs, man. Um, yeah, Herro has to go, man. That's what I'll say. Nobody wants Herro. Well, I'll tell you what I say. It looks better than the Suns and the Lakers. The Suns and the Lakers are worse franchises than we are at giving out contracts. That's why it looks better than them. I mean, it's still bad though. Nobody wants Herro. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna do an exercise because this game is over. So I don't want to even talk about this game anymore. We're gonna go down the list of all the teams in the NBA, and you guys tell me who do you think would trade for Tyler Herro? Okay, so stop me at any team y'all see. This is the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna go to the West. Who can be a potential suitor for Tyler Herro? Please just let me know down in the chat, please. The Celtics, I don't see it. The Knicks, I don't see it. The Bucks, unless Dame requests a trade again, I don't see it. The Cavs, maybe with Donovan Mitchell. The Magic, who would we get back? I don't see it. The Pacers, I don't see it. The 76ers, I don't see it. The Bulls, Levine, I don't think they do that trade. I'm talking about I don't think the Heat will do that trade. I don't think, unless we want Trae Young, which I don't think we will ask for Trae Young. And I don't think the Hawks will want Herro for Trae Young anyway. The Nets, Mikal Bridges. Again, what do y'all think? San Antonio. We're gonna get to the West. Only players to keep are Bam, Jaime Jaquez, and Jovic. I don't even think we got to keep Jaime Jaquez and Jovic. I think we just got to keep Bam and Jimmy, and that's it. I agree with Pablo 100%. Just them two. Everybody else can go. I'll pack their bags for them. Raptors, I don't think so. Hornets, I don't think so. Wizards, I don't think so. Pistons, I don't think so. That's the whole Eastern Conference. Right here we have the West. Who is a suitor for Tyler Herro? And this is not about who's gonna want him. It's about who we can get back. So it's like y'all have to tell me where do you see Tyler Herro potentially getting moved to? Because both parties have to agree. It can't just be one party who wants him and one party doesn't want him. No, both parties have to agree to a trade. So Thunder, I don't think so. I don't think the Nuggets want anything to do with him. Timberwolves, no. Clippers, no. Mavericks, no. Suns, Lakers. LeBron is a pipe dream. I don't think we're going to get LeBron. Pelicans, would y'all trade Tyler Herro for Brandon Ingram? I mean, I think Brandon Ingram played worse than Herro did in this playoff series. So I don't know if Brandon Ingram's the best move, but maybe. Sacramento, don't think so. Warriors, don't think so. Rockets, no. Jazz, Lauri Markkanen, question mark. Maybe the Jazz, maybe not. That's a question mark for me. The Grizzlies, don't think so. Spurs, the Spurs could want him, but I don't know who we're gonna get back. Like, who do we get back for Tyler Hero from the Spurs? I mean, we don't really want anybody besides Wemby on that team. And then Portland, I mean, we already know what's gonna go down with them. We don't even have to talk about Portland because we had a chance last year. The Pistons, yeah, Pistons, yeah. Any team that's rebuilding would take him to get his value. How do you feel about Tyler Hero too? The Daz, you didn't finish your sentence, bro. I would honestly get rid of Jimmy. Outcast is the first one to say I would get rid of Jimmy. I'm gonna address the Outcast. Uh, Pablo Perez, because look at this team. Jimmy's like CR7. He can't carry the team all the time. Yeah, I agree. I think NBA teams are reluctant to take Miami players after what happened. Yep, I agree with you, Jara. Gabe Vincent, Kendrick Nunn. Gabe Vincent, to be fair, was hurt. Hero is a bum. Outcast, I agree with that as well. Hype of Heroes offseason really. So Outcast, I'm interested because you're saying Heroes a bum, but you also want to get rid of Jimmy. So if you get rid of Jimmy, then Heroes on this team. I hope you know about that. If you trade Jimmy, then Hero's going to be on this team next season. So I think you need to trade one or the other. And if I had to trade one, it would be Hero. Although I do get your point about Jimmy, I would trade Hero for him. Um, who asked me about Tyler Hero to the Magic? Somebody asked me. Was that Daz? Yeah, Daz asked me Tyler Hero to the Magic for Isaac in a first. Though I know Tyler Hero is not playing well, but that's a terrible trade for us, bro. I mean, what is Isaac gonna do? Yeah, he'll provide some size, but he can't shoot. Him and Bam in the front court's gonna clog up the spacing. And Jimmy, you have no perimeter shooting. You need to trade Tyler for some guys who can shoot the ball as well. You can't just get size just for the sake of it. You can get Isaac if you want, but don't trade Tyler Hero. That's our best asset, even though he's not playing that well. So I don't like that for Miami, bro. Hero is better. His rookie year, I agree. We talk about we need to. I don't think we have to be a problem. We need to realize how to match Denver. We're playing Hero right now to raise his value. That's crazy, Marty. If we're playing Hero to raise his value, bro, then that's actually crazy by Spo. I don't think they're doing that. He's 6 for 19. That's crazy, dog. 6 for 19 is a tour date. Hero is actually shooting tour dates right now. Um, they talk about we need to be bigger. I don't think that's the problem. We need to realize how to match Denver around the league. We just need to get better. Like we just need to have better players. I'm tired of this team always being the underdog in series. Like nobody ever picks the Heat because on paper our talent is not great. And I understand that not every series is won on paper, but you have to at some point you have to understand that talent is what wins games in this league. That's why Denver won. That's why Golden State won all those years. Cleveland won because they just had the talent. We don't have the talent on this team besides Jimmy and Bam. Nobody on this team is good enough besides Jimmy and Bam. True, I gotta choose between Jimmy and Hero. Yeah, see, Outcast here. That's the thing, bro. We're gonna have because see, to me, it wouldn't surprise me if the Heat just kept both of them and decided to retool this because they love to just do nothing in the offseason. But if you had to pick between one or the other, you have to go with Hero to get rid of because if you don't pick either one to get rid of, then you're taking the easy way out when you're trying to build with both of them. And it's like their timelines are complete opposites. So you can't keep both. You got to trade one to pick a direction. That's why I said in the last video, I was like, they got to pick a direction between keeping Hero and building with the youth or trading him and building around Jimmy and Bam. So that's why I said it has to be either one that get traded. Miami needs a bunch of quality role players and not G League overachievers. I'm gonna get to that, Outcast. What is the most realistic trade that he can do? Um, call up Utah and ask for Lauri Markkanen, or call up Cleveland and ask for Donovan Mitchell. Those are the two trades. I don't even know if Lauri Markkanen's on the trade block. I'm just saying that because he's on a bad team and he could be on a better team. Donovan Mitchell, I think there's some smoke there with him wanting out. I think, I'm not sure if Miami's going to be at the top of the list to get him, but he's definitely a guy who's been in rumors. So that could work out. Or Lauri Markkinen, I think I would love on the Heat because people who want size, he will bring size, but he'll also bring spacing, and he'll be like a much better version of Jovic basically because he was an All Star twice. Um, Miami needs a bunch of quality role players. Yeah. So Outcast, I said this before. Miami's gift and curse is their development program. They believe, oh shoot, they believe in their development program so much that they they just want to develop guys and depend on them so much, even though they're G League players and undrafted guys. Like they don't want for some reason the talent. They just want to stick with the guys that they developed, even though there's better talented players out there. So that's the one thing I don't understand about what Miami does sometimes. But I agree with you. As a Boston Celtics fan, you got to get rid of Tyler. Get out of here, double V's, man, trolling us. I agree though. Tyler Hero's got to go. Hero plays well off the bench and off the ball. PG is too much for him. I 100% agree. 100% agree. Shoot, why can't I look at the chat above this? Somebody said, who was this? Who said we need a Joker killer? We're getting out talented. I agree. I agree with you, bro. I can't see who said this because it's not letting me scroll up. But I agree with you. If you were to get Mitchell, I would think we trade a Hero, Hawkins, and like 2 or 3 draft picks. We only have 2 to trade right now. Um, and I think they're gonna ask for Jovic. So if they ask for Jovic, I don't think we have to be like no because Jovic is being asked for. I think we do the deal. But I don't even know if they're gonna accept that trade because the way Tyler Hero has played lately, I mean, I don't know who would really want him for like a quality player. He's really just another contract right now. I mean, he has some value, but we saw it for years. Like he's not valued like a lot of people in this league are. Like we value Tyler Hero in trades. The thing I don't understand is people will you know they'll crap on Tyler Hero for how bad he's been, but then they'll include him in as the face of a trade package for a superstar. Like you have to pick one or the other because we know and teams know that Tyler Hero is limited in a lot of ways. So why would they trade for him? What is the calling card for the Cavs to make that trade? What are they getting that's so good that they would trade Donovan Mitchell to us? Because it's not Tyler Hero, I'll tell you that. They don't value Tyler Hero. Mikey got to go. Who's Mikey? Uh, oh, Mickey, bro. Bro, Mari. You crazy. If you get another star, it's because we traded Tyler. I reckon you could potentially still keep Tyler, but I think you need another star. We have to, yeah. What J Arrow said is spot on because we're not going to get another star unless we trade Tyler. Like we don't have the cap space, double B's. So, and also, bro, double B's, Derek White. If Derek White doesn't play like this in these next couple series, double B's, I'm gonna come at your head, bro, because he just comes out and just drops 20 a game against us. He better do this the whole playoffs, bro. Um, yeah, J Arrow spot on. Why do we think the Heat have had so many injuries year after year? Shots outcast. The reason that the Heat have had injuries year after year to me is the fact that I think I said this before. Iguodala said this on his podcast or someone's podcast, JJ Redick's podcast. He was like, they go so hard in practice that they get fatigued, and a lot of times, like because of that, people will get hurt. I don't know if that's the main reason, but there has to be some like relationship between the Heat and their practices and their injuries that they're accumulating. Because even last season, we had this problem where we just couldn't stay healthy. Sure, you've had these injuries like the freak injuries, like the Jimmy injury was like a contact injury, like Oubre hit him on the knee. Um, but I don't know how Rozier got the neck injury. I don't know where he got that from. I don't know where Duncan Robinson got the back injury from. A lot of these injuries are like I don't know. I'm not really sure like where these people get these injuries from. Like it has to be from fatigue or from wear and tear. Because I don't see it happening in games. Um, Hero traded his shooting for finishing. Yeah, he's shot terribly from 3 this series. Am I tripping or am I the only one that sees Hero's legs are more spaced out when he shoots? The Heat have to drive Devin Carter. Daz, I like Devin Carter a lot. I just don't know if it's at 15. I think that's a bit too high for him. But I think if we trade down, Devin Carter is definitely the best fit to me. My goodness, look at the score. We're practically handing the ball over to the Celtics. Yeah, it's ugly. And what is the score right now? 77 to 110. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh, man. I don't even know what to say. This is the last game we're watching in the Miami Heat. For Miami Heat, like we're cooked. We're done. We're done. All jokes aside, I'm sorry. O'Shea Brissett just tried. We let Pritchard school us. Yeah, bro. The garbage guys are in the game for them and for us too. So for y'all who are still watching the stream, because this is the last Heat game that's gonna be going on. So I do want to give y'all a big thank you because you guys have showed love the entire year. So the live streams that I'm doing right now are going to be continued like throughout the whole off season. So make sure you guys keep tuning in for those, and you guys keep showing love. You guys are the reason this channel is like going well because you guys have been showing love all year. So really appreciate you guys for showing love. Um, and yeah, man, let's get to 3K. This game is over. Like I don't have much to say about this game apart from we kind of all saw this coming, bro. We kind of all saw this coming. Herro is gone. Caleb is gone. Duncan maybe. Jaime maybe. Jovic. Yeah, Caleb is 100% gone. Like he is the one guy that I'm for sure that the Heat are not going to be able to bring back because unless Caleb takes a pay cut to stay for a minimum contract, he's not going to be on this team. I mean, or unless he accepts his player option. I don't. He wouldn't even have to take a pay cut. He would accept his player option. Unless he does that, it's over. Like it's over. It's he's not going to be back. And then I don't think Hero's going to be back either. Duncan is a iffy. I'm not sure if Duncan's going to get traded. If he does, it's only going to be because like we have to make money match. But yeah, thank you from Paris. Oh shoot. Fidelity, I did not know you're from Paris, bro. Shout out to you for watching this from overseas. Life with Mari, stream more, please. Love describing my face. I got you, Mari. That's love though. Fidelity, I did not know you were from Paris. Highsmith gone too, maybe. Yeah, Highsmith is a free agent, but he's restricted, so I think he'll be back. But it depends. I don't really care who's gone. If it's not Jimmy or Bam, I think everybody can go. I'm not really too fussed about anybody, to be honest. I'm not attached to anybody besides those two and Spell, obviously. Um, game is about to end. Game is about to end. We're putting up under 90 points for the third straight game, guys. Mm, I have no words. I actually have no words. Hey, brother, you've been great this season. Always keeps us informed. You're my Nathan. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Frankie, bro. Appreciate you, Frankie. Love the support, guys. Love the support, man. Yeah, these live streams are gonna be a regular thing. They're gonna be regular, so yeah, keep your eyes out for them. Um, and in a while, I'm gonna end this one to record a video that I'm gonna be putting out there, but we're gonna stay on for some more time because I want everybody who's like done watching the game to come in here and kind of give their reactions because the game's about to end. So we're gonna go on for some more time, but yeah, I just wanted to say appreciate all of you guys for all the love you guys have been showing. Um, I mean that's crazy though. Scoring under 90 points for 3 consecutive games is like that's not even G League level. That's YMCA level. 81 points. We're playing back in 1990 or something. That the way we're playing offense, we can at least blame it on the injuries. Yeah, we have an excuse, I guess. But I hope that's not how the front office takes it, bro. Fidelio. If the front office is like, oh, we failed because we were hurt, then they're gonna bring the same team back, and I don't want that to happen. I think they got to make some changes. Um, yeah, I mean, 41 seconds away. 41 seconds away from this game ending. Honestly, you know, every game I was like, um, every game I was just hoping that the Heat would like, do something to help out and kind of give me some false hope. But it's just been a really tough series, man. Apart from game two, it's been a really, really tough series. Um, I would never be a Heat fan if I didn't run into your video, WNBA. Oh, really? That's crazy, Mari. That's crazy, bro. I appreciate that. That means a lot. We need a backup point guard and a backup center. Draft Devin Carter, get Drummond. Guys, those two are not unrealistic at all. I mean, Drummond is a free agent. I think we went. Oh no, this is 2025, I believe. 2024, which is this year. Drummond, I believe, is a free agent. He's making only 3 million right now, and he's unrestricted. So Drummond is an option. Drummond is an option. I'm not mad at Drummond. Where is he? He's right here. He's making 3 million. He's unrestricted as well. And then Devin Carter again, not mad at that either. But I think they have to make some trades. That's what they have to do. I mean, whoever they sign is kind of that's that. I'm not really too worried about who they sign. It's really just about who they you know who they make a move for, because this team can't continue, man. They can't continue around with this team. They can't. All Celtics fans, great year, y'all. Wish y'all luck. Thomas Bryant ain't bad, but Spo don't like bigs. Do you like Thomas Bryant as backup center? Um, Thomas Bryant. I know Thomas Bryant's playing well right now, but Thomas Bryant had his moments in the year where he was god awful. So I don't think Thomas Bryant is an answer. I like what Dad said about getting Drummond. Jalen Smith. I will look into Jalen Smith, Marty. Do we need changes? I think Spose even needs better assistance. We got to stop with that family. Yeah. Um, we definitely do need somebody who can, you know, uh, help the offense. Our offensive game has been putrid for it's been literally Jimmy Butler or a bunch of threes. Uh, who said was that Mario? You said Jalen Smith. Is Jalen Smith a free agent, bro? I don't. Oh, he is. Okay, I see him right now. Okay, you probably saw him too. Yeah. Yeah, Jalen Smith is like a stretch five or stretch four. He wouldn't be bad. He was coming out of Maryland. He was like supposed to be really good. Like I was that was the same draft as Precious Achua, and I was actually like on board with taking Jalen Smith if he fell to 18, but I knew he wouldn't. But he was like compared to Miles Turner out of college, he was really really good. And it's actually funny they're playing together right now. But I wouldn't mind Jalen Smith. He would provide some size and spacing. Um, yeah, this the game is the game over. I turned off the game. I'm just looking at the box score. I don't even know if the game is over or not. 24 yards. Okay, it's about to be over. We scored 2 more points. Guys, so the game right now, this is the box score for the game. Caleb Martin with 10 points. Jovic with 8. Bam with 23. Tyler with 8. Tyler with 15. Delon Wright up with 8. Haywood with 4. Patty Mills 3. Duncan 2. Kevin Love 2. Thomas Bryant 10. Dang, Thomas Bryant's actually going crazy. I did not know Thomas Bryant was doing. I mean, Thomas Bryant is the third leading scorer in 12 minutes. Maybe Spo should have played him. Who knows? I don't think it would have made a difference, though. I think we were cooked either way. Just with the way he was playing, the way everybody else was shooting the ball, it just wasn't going to work out. What if we don't get another? If we don't get another star, what do the Heat do to fix the roster? Dude, if we don't get another star, we're cooked. Like, there's no other option. Like, I don't know what else we can do. I mean, maybe they'll be like, oh, we have Rozier. They have to trade Herro. I think he has to go. I think it's time. I think he has to. I think we got to ship him off. I think we have to. The Miami Heat lose 84 to 118 official score. End of the Miami Heat's disappointing season. A failure of a season. A failure of a season. I mean, it's just a season of a bunch of downs, some ups here and there, but your Miami Heat are completely out of the playoffs. They are not going to be playing until October. So we're on to the off season. Shout out to the guys. I don't even know if I want to shout out to the guys, but shout out to Bam for being the only one to show up tonight. Um, and yeah, that is the end. Shout out to you guys for showing up, but we are cooked, man. We are absolutely cooked. The season is over. Pat Riley did a code. They couldn't have done better. They could have done better. They weren't trying. Yeah, Bam was the only one going out there and trying. Who would you trade Herro for? Would you trade Herro for a player who can defend, shoot the three, add size? Sounds like you're talking about a top 10 player with that description. No, I'm just playing. I would trade Herro for a star. I don't know who that star is, but whether it's Donovan Mitchell, whether it's Lowry Markkinen, whether it is shoot, uh, I don't know, a star, a guy who's an all NBA talent, I would trade Hero for. Um, I've been a Heat fan for years, and I think this is the worst season. Do y'all think this is worse than 2021? Do y'all think this is worse than 2021? Let me know because 2021 we got swept. This might be up there though. This might be very close. I think the thing about 2021 was we didn't even have injuries in 2021. Like we had a fully healthy team and we got swept. Like this season, at least we have some injuries to kind of lean back on. But I agree though, it was a really bad season. Like it was really tough to watch from the outset. Even from the off season with the whole Dame stuff, it was just a roller coaster. Like it was really chaotic. It was one of the most chaotic seasons I've watched as a fan. Um, no, no, y'all saying no to the fact that it wasn't worse than 2021, right? I believe. I have a feeling we're getting Mitchell. I hope so. I hope the Cavs lose. I'm rooting for the Magic. We got to root for the Magic because we're rooting for Florida. So no, I'm just playing. I'm rooting for the Magic because I want the Cavs to lose so Donovan Mitchell can request a trade. Um, that's why I'm rooting for the Cavs to lose that series because I want Don on the Heat like ASAP. We got swept, but the season was better. 2021 was wild. We got cooked by Brimford. Yeah, 2021 was crazy. That was no, that was definitely worse. I don't even know why I asked that question. That was worse, bro. That was so bad. Um, we got swept, but the season was better. I mean, Fidelio maybe. You're kind of comparing like two garbage seasons though. Yeah, Bryn Forbes was going nuts. I mean, this season we got cooked by Derek White. Which was worse, Bryn Forbes or Derek White? Y'all let me know. I want to make a poll right now. Can I make a poll? I want to make a poll. Um, if I can do that, I don't even think I can do that. But who was worse, Bryn Forbes or Derek White? Like who was a worse heat killer in the series? If you trade Hero, Jaime, Jovic for Mitchell, who's gonna start at the four? We're gonna have to find somebody. It's gonna have to be Highsmith, or hopefully they draft somebody. We got cooked by Batum. Yeah, Daz, we're gonna have to either sign somebody or they draft somebody or start Haywood Highsmith. But I don't think the four position is the biggest issue. Um, you have Rozier, Mitchell, Butler, and Bam. Though I think the talent is what's important there. We got cooked by Batum. Yeah, Batum after the 20-point outburst he had was averaging like 2 points the last like 5 games. For some reason, I don't think we'll get Donovan even if he wants to come here. Getting Donovan is gonna be really tough, man. Um, like I don't think it's as of a for sure shot as people think so because like we were so optimistic about Dame and look how that turned out. That was terrible. So I don't think we're gonna have the same luck with. I think we might have the same luck with Donovan. Um, we got 12 people watching. All right, man. Listen, we're gonna wrap up this live stream up here because I do want. I have to record a video where I give my reaction to the game. I want to put it out there so it's not too late. But I appreciate all of you guys popping in. This has been a really, really fun live stream because it made the game kind of be like a secondary thing for me. Like I was so depressed because of the game. I just wanted to go live here so I can just talk and I can talk to you guys. And I'm feeling a lot better about the whole Heat situation. I think we're gonna do something in the offseason. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. But um, I appreciate all of you guys for your continued support throughout the whole season. For this live stream, for the past streams, I appreciate all of you guys. The film breakdowns, the live streams will all continue. I'm gonna be uploading at least a video every 2-3 days in the off season, which is starting tomorrow. So stay tuned for all of those. Keep showing love. You guys have been amazing. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna end it off right here, man. But again, go check out my video. It's gonna be up there soon. We're gonna talk about this game. So if you guys want to go check that out, just stay tuned for that. Turn on your post notifications. And yeah, man.